Hi, this is Thundy from Booredatwork.com, and today I'll be doing a full review of the Nokia N97 Mini. So let's take a quick look at the hardware itself. Now the phone's very sturdy, built very solid. You can actually, it feels very well weighted in the hands, fits quite perfectly. Yeah, you can see that there. So looking at the hardware features on the front face of the phone, it has a 3.2-inch resistive touchscreen with a central button here that acts as the home button. This is the call button and the end button. On the sides you have the camera button and the volume toggles. On this side you do have the physical lock button, which actually vibrates when you lock it, the mini USB connector, as well as the 3.5mm jack. On the front of the phone you do have a front facing camera which with dual flashes in front, which acts for video calling as well as Skype. And at the back of the phone you do have a 5-megapixel Carl Zeiss lens camera with a dual flash. Now like I said again, the phone is very solid. It does slide out to reveal a full QWERTY keyboard, a 3-layer full QWERTY keyboard, and I do like the slide out positioning. It comes out very well, so it's very easy to actually type in text or send emails and actually view the screen properly. Only difference here with this keyboard compared to other 3-layer keyboards is that the spacebar is actually on towards the right hand side instead of the center of the keyboard. So that might be a little weird to use, but you do get used to it. The phone also, I can show you the battery bay as well as the micro USB expansion port. You actually open the phone through the side, so I just pull that back, run up, pull the battery out. This is a 1200 mAh battery, and from our test I'll tell you how the battery life is with this phone. Now the Microsd expansion slot is actually on the top here, so you slide that in and your SIM card actually goes through a tray, which we will insert our SIM card and we'll do the testing of the phone. The phone does come with an 8 gigabyte internal storage, which is very, very nice, and we made good use of it for this review. And yeah, so we'll check that out and give you a full review of the OS and other features of the phone. So I've gone ahead and put in my SIM card, and as you can see, we get to the home page for the Nokia N97. Now, a lot of people, I'm sure, haven't used Nokia phones in the US, and so it's a different experience. It does everything you can think any smartphone does, but it has a very different way of going about it. So we'll show you how it is. Now, Nokia has one single home screen, but you do have options to customize your home screen with 6 panels. As you can see, my panels, I have the weather, I have my email, I have my Facebook. I do have an option where I have messages, web, OV store, as well as OV maps, and then I have search, calendar, pictures, videos, and I do have a clock and my basic settings. So that's your general home screen settings here. You do have the options, and you can go into contacts, and actually in the center, let me just bring that up. In the center, that's actually your dialer. So this is how the Nokia home screen is set up for the N97 Mini. The N97 Mini is running the Series 60 version 5 Symbian OS, and it's actually very smooth. Does a lot of multitasking very well. Now this phone doesn't work on the T-Mobile 3G network, but it does connect through Edge, and I was quite surprised with the Edge usage. It actually worked pretty well, very fast enough that I could actually browse and check out the contacts, but we'll go ahead to that in a second. So like I said, this is basically almost like your home center key as well. It takes you to different options on your phone. So once I hit that button, that brings me to my menu stage, which I can now go through different other options. And you have your calendar, your contacts, your music, your web, your messaging, photos, and all of that, settings as well. And then I can go into applications. Now this is where all the applications I have downloaded or is pre-installed from the OV store I can scroll through the applications. For instance, I can actually select an application, and remember we had a review of Nimbuzz on the Android operating system. It's also here, and I can actually just access that and sign into Nimbuzz and basically have all my accounts all set up. So while it's connecting, there. We'll give it a moment to do that. We can definitely head out of that, and now check out the other features of the phone. Now you can have, like I say, you can have applications running in the background, but if you don't have them up or pre-selected on your screen, what you do is actually hit the option button, which actually allows you to either edit content on your home screen, which we could do that now, first of all, which we can now select different panels, change either the settings, remove things, or change wallpaper. We can go to each individual panel and decide what we want to put, remove, or take things out. So this is, I do have my weather app here, so I could either remove that completely, and I have that blank, and I can now tap that again and add content. And so that's AccuWeather, there's Amazon, there's AP Mobile, Bloomberg. So let's throw in AP Mobile, throw in some news stuff in there. It's loading content while we're there. So we've done that. Now we can actually see what apps are running in the background. Again, option is your friend. So you hit option, you go to show open maps, app, sorry, and you see Nimbuzz is activated. I do have a couple of apps open. I can now access those apps whenever I want. So that's a way of adding more content to your home screen and basically accessing it with ease. So I'll just go back and cancel that. So I have my AP, and that's actually scrolling through and giving me different options there. Now Nokia just announced the unified messaging service. Now what this does is actually combines up to 10 email addresses all at once. The cool thing about it is that with Nokia, you actually have options of adding different messaging service or email services, sorry, which would be like Yahoo, Hotmail, your Gmail account, whatever it is. It actually will access where it's pretty well, because I've had issues with pop emails on other different devices, and this actually does a very good job at doing that. The easiest way to do that is to actually hit your home menu key again, go to applications, you scroll through to the bottom here. I have email setup. I can go into that, go into the email setup page, allow to connect and receive data, yes. So testing network, it's doing the whole load up there. Okay, start. Connecting to email servers. See, now I can select my OV Mail to set up Yahoo Mail, Gmail, Windows Live, Hotmail, or other could be any kind of email service. And I go through the whole process and I set it up. So it's a very good job of actually doing that. I can either head back to exit, or I can just end and head back to the home screen. Now, like I said, it's a very easy phone to use. It's a very easy phone to set up. You can see you can access so many different options. I would just go into Facebook. Actually, I forgot to actually cancel my selection process there, and I hit done. So now I've reset my home screen, so I can go into my Facebook. This is actually my personal Facebook, but you can see it loads pretty quickly. The options are, it's well built for the Nokia operating system that allows you to basically take pictures right away and upload to Facebook. And again, on Edge, its connection was pretty fast. You can see there. This wasn't a Wi-Fi connection. That was an Edge connection. So it does a very good job. It, just like every other Facebook app, works well, but it's well integrated. I will exit out of that. You do have your updates scrolling in front of you there. So the connectivity is very nice. The phone does a very good job. Once you have everything set up on this phone is really, really very fun to use and very easy. So let's go ahead and actually check out some of the video playback. See the quality of the video playback as well as the sound quality there. So we're going to videos to see what we have here. We do have 3 videos. Now I'll be posting these videos up. I did capture some videos off the camera to see the quality, and that will be posted up on YouTube. But I wanted to show you how it actually looks like on the device. And with that, I also will be testing out the sound quality. So I'm going to bring up my trusty Motorola speakers that we've used time and time again for different reviews. Plug that in. Okie dokie. And let me just scroll down to the captured video. So I do have a captured video here. Now this is a recording from outside. As you can see, the menu system is very simple and easy to use. You can delete playback options. So I'm just going to play that video. And I want you to just take a look and check it out.
Hi, this is Sandy from Booredatwork.com. I am doing a recording from the N97.
So you can see this is the video playback quality. It's very clear, it's very crisp. This is recorded outside, non-edited video of just the recording itself of the N97 Mini, and I will post this video up of indoor and outdoor recording settings and stuff like that. So it's like I said, it's very, very nice. I'm very impressed with its look and formats and all that fun stuff. So this and I actually went out to end that. I apologize. But yeah, so you can head back to your last watch video. So actually I could tap on the screen. You do have options to go forward, back, options which you can now continue, move, change aspect ratio, natural stretch, full functionality. So again, it's pretty nice. Look, I can't say enough about how good the video quality is. So that is the video quality. Let's check out the camera itself and just looking at how the camera is. So I'm going to tap on the button, which should bring up the camera. Now you can see the camera there. Let's quickly put my G1 so there's something to focus on. That's actually the video camera, which I can record that, or I can take an option to use the secondary camera, which would be this camera on top, or image mode, which would be photos itself. And you can see it do have options for the camera itself. You can zoom in and out, turn the flash on and off, yeah, it's pretty well functional. I could go to my photo library. I do have some pictures that I took of the camera indoors and outdoors, which we have there. We can scroll through those pictures. These will be also attached with the review, so you guys can take a look at them. And that's a picture of Red Steel 2 poster. You can slide through. That's a picture of me using the secondary camera. Of course, it's not as clear as do not delete, no. So yeah, this is now to zoom in you have to double tap, and you can scroll sides. You can use the bar to actually zoom in and out. So yeah, that is the photo gallery. So I'm going to take my G1 out of there since we're not actually reviewing that. So the Nokia N97 Mini is a very well functioning, rounded phone. There's a lot of features that go with it. One thing we didn't check out in this video, but you see in other videos, are the OV store as well as the OV maps. Now, OV maps, we did a video with Snapchat and myself, did a run through, drove around, tested OV maps, and we will show you the functionality there. Hope you enjoyed this review though. Like I said, the N97 Mini is a very, very solid phone. I do like the feel. It's very rugged, not rugged in the sense that it's rough, but actually solid. It actually feels like a good phone. The design is wonderful. So yeah, if you have any comments or questions, let us know. Check out the other attached videos to this one for the OV maps as well as the OV store. And this is Thunder E from Booredatwork saying thank you very much, and hopefully you enjoyed this review.